ago when we did the Beatles extravaganza. And now, most worrying of all, we hear that there could be a spy operating in British Secret Service. At this moment, in the headquarters of MI6 on the side of the Thames in foggy London town, well, actually, I'm getting really fed up with this. The American view of London is that it's a foggy town. But I would like just to mention that the last fog we had in London was in 1952, when I was 3 years old. And just in case it breaks your hearts, I'd also like to mention that a nightingale has never sung in Berkeley Square, and there are absolutely no bluebirds over the White Cliffs of Dover. Is that okay with everybody? Yeah. So if I can get back to what we laughingly call the script. Meanwhile, back in sunny London, the head of MI6, known simply as M, and who bears an uncanny resemblance to Ed Sullivan, ponders this worrying situation.
Who would have guessed? Last year, right here on our stage, right here on our stage, right here, I was introducing the youngsters from Liverpool who call themselves the Beatles. And this year I'm here to save the world. And I forget my next line. I'm here to save the world. And of course. Thank God. Thank God. What he has in store, oh God, goodness only knows, God only knows, what Ian has in store for me next year. My only hope is that it's a really, really big show. Miss Money Honey, may I see you please? You just look marvelous. Miss Money Honey, are you ready to help me save the world?
Do I look like I want to save the world? I'm exhausted. I've been up all night rehearsing for that Secret Service spy spectacular.
And how's that working out for you?
Do you have an hour? Well, I can remember in my heyday, I could do stand-up for an hour, no problem, with a martini in one hand and a cigarette in the other. Now I'm known as the only stand-up that has to sit down with a martini and a cigarette.
There's still a little cutie in my eye. Miss Money Honey, is Bond arrived yet?
Yes, I think he's in the ping pong room. I'm in the office.
Oh. Good, that's where you should be.
Shall I get it?
Yes, please, gentlemen. Thank you.
name's Bond. James Bail Bond. Licensed to thrill. Specializing in weddings and bar mitzvahs.
Well, Bon, I can tell from the diving gear that you're just returning from mission.
No, sir. Just chasing those darn noisy ducks in the ponds. Miss Money Honey, you look ravishing today.
James, you just made my day. Eat your heart out, fellas.
How's that rehearsal going for that spy spectacular?
Well, the juggling is going pretty well. I'm juggling bottles of Pinot Grigio. I started out with 5. I'm down to 3. I told Ian, the producer, that 2 of them dropped out of my hand. I put them over on the side. I'm also doing fire eating. The Pinot Grigio came in handy to soothe my throat. But I'm having such trouble trying to remember the joke about the Russian spy, a ballerina, and a fuel club mulching team.
Now, Bon, I want you to pay special attention because I have a serious problem.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. I thought that cream I got you would have worked.
The cream is wonderful. No, listen. We have a serious problem, as I said, and I forgot another line, that's why I repeated it.
A leak in the
And
cabinet.
I think we have a leak in our cabinet.
Much more job for Andy and maintenance, sir. Shall I go get him?
No, it's not that cabinet, it's the war cabinet. The American president's been on the scrambler all morning.
Well, now that you mention it, there is a bug about, sir.
No, Bon, I want you to listen carefully. We have a spy in our organization, and our prime suspect is the head of intelligence in America, code name Canuck. Your job is to interrogate him.
Well, leave it
We
to...
have reason to believe, excuse me for interrupting, Jane. We have reason to believe he's acting as a double agent, and your job is to interrogate him.
Well, leave it to me, sir. When I'm through with him, he'll wish he worked for the other side.
What are you talking about, Bon? That's the whole point of being a double agent, apparently. Miss Money Honey, would you go get Canuck, yuck.
Sometimes tonight.
This could take a while.
Yeah, it could. He's making the rounds.
What a hammer.
Girls, if you got it, you got it.
Miss Money Honey, is it true? You're starring in the Spring Spectacular about the spies? Yes, I think it's true. Is there any chance, maybe, you can get me a table for 8?
No problem. It's going to be a sellout. But I have to make sure that all the guests are accredited spies, and their house guests also.
Pay attention, Canuck. It says you were born and bred right here in America. No connections to any other country.
Hee-haw! Rootin' tootin' true! Just like apple pie and Chevrolet! Oh, say, can you see?
Well, Em, no suspicion there at all. I think he's definitely an American. I think he had a Boston accent. Canuck, it says in your file you were born in the capital of America.
Yep, that's correct. Actually, first place I went moose hunting with Mrs. Canuck. I was born in New York.
There you go, Em. Definitely an American. Got everything right so far. Did you know that New York is such a great capital, they named it twice? And being an American, you would enjoy a good Western with John Wayne.
Well, yeah, seen him many, many, many times. He's a wonderful singer.
He did have a good voice. One last question. Em and I are planning our winter holiday together. Oops.
James, you promised you'd keep that top secret.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm so excited. So what is the hottest place in America?
Well, you know, James, California. That's where you want to go. Las Vegas, Death Valley. And you know what? I would love to join the two of yous.
James, you caught him flat out. I'm sure he's the spy.
But Miss Money, honey, how can you be so sure? He answered all the questions so well.
Are you kidding? The last question he answered all wrong. Everybody knows that the hottest place in the U.S. is Grovile. I should know.